Hello, my theater nerds. How are you this evening? It is so good to have you here with us again. As you can tell, we've gotten a little bit broader scope in our set, so I can do a few more things, but I still want to say hi to my theater nerds. We appreciate you being here. This is This Week at the Theater for May 28th. Someone said earlier today, wait, where did the first half of the year go? Well, it went that way because we're at the end of May. I trust you had a good Memorial Day weekend. If you had extra days off, that's great. If you were out of school, that's great too. If you graduated since the last time we chatted together, congratulations. If you're going to be graduating, I'll tell you congratulations the next time I see you. First, I want to let you guys know I will not be here next week. Next week I am traveling, so no broadcast next week. I will try and let you know everything that's going on tonight so you can get your plans made for the next couple of weekends. And I've got shows that are going all the way into August to talk about this evening. So there's plenty, I say, for you to do. So get your calendars out while we chat. This show is brought to you by the Sacramento Area Regional Theater Alliance. We are SARTA, and we are so happy that you're always here with us. We would love to have you visit our website, sarta.com. Share with us what's going on at your theater company. You can do that on the page that says auditions and shows. There's a form at the bottom. You can put your information in, and we will advertise what's going on at your theater company for free. Free 30. That's how much it costs to advertise with us, to let people know what's going on. We'll put it on our community calendar on our webpage. We will also feature it in our newsletters, and we'll feature it here on Twitch on Tuesday nights. So let us know what's going on at your theater. And if you've got something really cool that you want to talk to us about, I am always open to have a community conversation with you. I would love to chat. And you can come on and you can tell people in real time. We have people come on right with us right here and talk about what's going on at their theater. So think about it. That might be something that you want to do. If it is, please contact us at sarta.com. Email us and say, hey, I'd like to do a community conversation. Okay? And we'll get you scheduled. Let's talk about the special events. I think I only have one for you this week. It's going to be a bit of a quiet week, and summertime tends to be a little quiet, but I know there's a lot of cool things coming up because there's some really great auditions that I have to tell you about tonight. So let's check out this special event, a special thing that you can do. Did you know that Empire Arts Collective, this is one of our theater companies that's over in the Sierra 2 complex over on 24th Street, just off Broadway. They are doing diversity scholarships for their adult improv classes. You can apply to those at empireartscollective.org/opportunities. Opportunity may be knocking if you think you'd like to do improv and would really like to get a scholarship so you can pursue it further via a workshop. They're always doing workshops. Get in touch with them. They may be able to help you out, okay? Empire Arts Collective. Thank you so much. Well, as I said, there weren't a lot of special events happening, but do you have your headshots and resumes together? Because it's time to talk about auditions. We have some urgent castings to tell you about tonight, and I'm going to keep promoting these until the companies say, we found somebody. So the first one is for the following roles. They need somebody for Chloe/Hannah, 1 actor, 2 roles. Stella, a female, age 20 to 40s, and one actor who's going to play 4 roles, so you'll be part of the company. A male, range 20s to 40s, and another actor who can do 4 roles, a male, age 30s to 50s. They're looking to cast a show called Help Me. This is an urgent casting because they're planning on performing it August 2nd through 11th. So they need to get this cast. This is being put on by Free Fall Stage. If you want more information or want to apply to audition for this show, please contact them at Free Fall Stage. They need somebody yesterday, okay? Another emergency casting. You know, I know there's a lot about you out there who are actors. You need to listen to these and go out there and just, put put yourself out there sometimes. You may think, well, that one's not for me, but it might be. This one's at Main Street Theater Works. This is for a production called A Red Plaid Shirt. They have an emergency casting right now. They need 3 of the 4 characters in their second summer show for this season. They want to get it done. The auditions are going to be held at R25 Complex. The auditions are cold reads from the script. If they haven't cast this already, you need to get in touch with them at Main Street Theater Works. Find out if they've gotten the casting done. So they're looking for a Marty, a Deb, and a Fred. If you can be Marty, Deb, or Fred, this could be for you. Main Street Theater Works. More auditions. These aren't urgent ones, so you can take your time putting them on your calendar. These will be happening on June 23rd at 2 o'clock and June 24th at 6 o'clock with the Volcano Theater Company. They need many actors of all ages, adults, children, everyone is welcome. This is going to be a family experience because they are doing a beloved story, Charlotte's Web. If you say, what is Charlotte's Web? I'm going to send you off to watch your children's cartoon stories again, or go read the book by E.B. White. It's great, and you will enjoy it immensely. The characters are amazing. This one is performing in August of this year, but the auditions again are June 23rd at 2 and June 24th at 6. If you need more information, you can always get in touch with them up at Volcano Theater Company. Now, we've got some general auditions that are happening at a couple of our different theater companies. This first one I want to share with you is happening at Capitol Stage. Capitol Stage is an equity house in town, but they are wonderful and they do a mix of equity and community theater actors in it. So that is why we always advertise them on here. These are coming up really soon. So in Sacramento, they're holding general auditions on Saturday, June 6th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. and then again from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. at the Clara. This is the E. Clara Rayleigh Studios for the Performing Arts. Over on 24th and N Street, N as in Nancy. And then they're going to do it again, pardon me, the following Monday, June 10th, from 4 o'clock to 8 p.m. also at the Clara. If you are coming, they would like you to prepare 2 contrasting monologues, timing no longer than 3 minutes total. So 90 seconds, 3 minutes total, okay? So get your 2 monologues together and go for the general auditions at Capitol Stage. More auditions happening. This one's happening on June 3rd. So this is coming up. Oh, what is this? It's coming Monday? Yeah. You want to play with swords this summer? I love that as a tagline. Because, you know, if you've got a little swasherbuckle in your step, this could be for you because they're putting up a production of The Three Musketeers with Green Valley Theater Company. And I happen to know, because I was there when they all showed up, that the swords have already been bought. And I've seen some of the other cast from another production playing with them already. They will teach you sword choreography because we don't want anybody getting hurt. It should be great fun. So if you've ever wanted to, you know, swashbuckle a little bit, audition for The Three Musketeers. This is going to happen on June 3rd. June 3rd. If you would like to get more information, you can go to the Green Valley Theater website, and that's greenvalleytheater.com/auditions and volunteer. More auditions. This one's for Legally Blonde. This will be happening out at the Woodland Opera House. And I also happen to know that Woodland Opera House is still looking for a little dog to be their bruiser for this show. I mean, you can't do Legally Blonde without the dog. Come on. You've just got to have it. So, Sunday, June 2nd, and Monday, June 3rd, they will be holding auditions. If you would like a space in the audition group, please contact them out at Woodland Opera House so you can get yourself on the list to audition for Legally Blonde. Or if you have a small dog that might be a bruiser, they would love to talk to you. Another one that's going to happen on June 12th and June 13th, 6:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. at the Pamelot School of Dance on Wall Street in Auburn, California. They are hosting auditions for God of Carnage by Yasmin Reza. This is going to be, again, a wonderful comedy. I've seen this once before. It's quite funny. You would enjoy it. So if you want to practice some comedic acting, June 12th, June 13th, 6:30 to 9:30 at the Pamelot School of Dance, 540 Wall Street, Auburn, California. God of Carnage. Placer Community Theater is putting on this production. Now, Chautauqua has got a general auditions list coming up too for their 2024-2025 season. It's June 19th and 20th, and I'll read the list to you first because they've got quite a few shows that they're getting ready to put up. So, they're going to hold auditions for the following, and they're asking that auditionees prepare a 2-minute maximum monologue or reading. Bring your resume and headshots. Told you need those resumes and headshots. Directors from the upcoming productions are going to be present in the audience. So they're going to be there watching you and checking out how you do. So be ready, because here's the productions. Sherlock Holmes' Nemesis, Roger Hoopman is going to be directing that one. Scopin, Sarah Townsend is going to be directing that one. Roger Hoopman's Scrooge, which is a musical, Warren Harrison's going to be directing that one. I don't need to tell you when that one's going up. It's Scrooge. This is one of their classics that they do every December, and it's always just amazing. Then they're going to come back in January with Twilight of the Golds, directed by Bill Zariello. He's going to be directing that one. Then in February, Sordid Lives. Patricia Lee Smeltz will be directing that one. In April of next year, they will be putting on The Boys Next Door, directed by Denny Schofield. And in June of next year, to wrap up their season, they're going to put on Strange Bedfellows, the musical. This is going to be directed by Warren Harrison. For the musical's vocal and dance auditions will be scheduled at a later time. Initial casting for the adult season and radio plays may be done from this call also. So do not despair if there's something on there. Go out for their radio shows or something like that. I've added to this poster that they're going to have one of their radio shows coming up this weekend. June 1st and June 2nd, they're going to do their live radio show series where they're going to feature things from Father Knows Best, Abbott and Costello, and Mystery Theater. So if you like doing those live shows like that, check it out. You could be part of that also. This, again, is at Chautauqua Playhouse over off of Ingle Road in Carmichael. They do amazing shows out there, so go check them out. They're going to have auditions for Jekyll and Hyde for the Davis Musical Theater Company. This is part of their 40th anniversary schedule of shows. So on Sunday, June 23rd at 7:30, or on Monday, June 24th at 7:30, you can go and audition for Jekyll and Hyde. Callbacks will be the following Tuesday, the 25th. If this sounds like something interesting to you, go check out their website for Jekyll and Hyde at the Davis Musical Theater Company. Another classic show, The Producers by Mel Brooks. It's going to be a musical, you know this. The auditions are going to be Sunday, June 30th at 7 o'clock in the evening at the Sutter Street Theater Annex over on Figueroa Street in Folsom. They want you to prepare 18 to 32 bars of musical theater song that best demonstrates your ability with an accompaniment. Either bring it on your phone or bring a CD, because they're not going to have a person there playing piano for you. So don't bring sheet music, and you cannot do it a cappella. They want you to have the accompaniment with you. So get your headshot, your theatrical resume, if you have them, any list of any potential conflicts and things like that. Understand that if you are thinking about doing this on a whim, you gotta be serious about it, because if you have conflicts, you will not get cast for the show. So don't go, oh, but my family's taking a vacation this weekend. Well, then we need to get another actor. Be mature about that. I've seen a number of shows where people get a little offended or hurt when they don't get cast, but they've got so many conflicts. You can't do a show like that, folks. Don't make your directors crazy. Don't make your stage managers crazy looking for you. Come on, we're going to be professionals out here, right? So, audition for the producers. Here's another one that you can audition for over at Sutter Street Theater. They're also putting on a production of The Secret Garden. They're going to have auditions on Sunday, July 7th at 7 p.m. And the audition is going to be cold readings from the script. It's not a musical audition. They're not interested in hearing any great accents that you may do unless you're going to end up in those parts, and then they'll talk to you later about the accent piece. So bring your headshot, your theatrical resume, and a list of any possible conflicts, because again, if you've got a lot of conflicts, they're not going to cast you for this show. So really be thinking about, do you have the time to put in to do a show? You know, when you're thinking about these auditions and all the different productions that go up, just as a side note, think about how much time and effort goes into bringing you amazing community theater. These productions don't just happen on stage. There's weeks of rehearsal that gets put in, which means that you have to be there and fully present for all of those experiences. This is why sometimes maybe shorter shows like cabarets might be better for you instead of full run shows that are going to run 3 weekends and require, 4 or 5 weeks of rehearsals prior to the show, which you have to be there for all of that if at all possible. Unless you're ill, you need to be at rehearsal. So think about those things when you're going out for these different shows. The Rising Stars group over at Woodland Opera House, which is their young people's theater company, are putting on Children of Eden Jr., and they're going to have their auditions on Sunday, June 23rd and Monday, June 24th. And then coming back following that will be Mean Girls Jr. This is a production that's going up in November. So these auditions will be happening on Sunday, August 25th and Monday, August 26th from 6 to 9 p.m. So you've got a couple different options with this one for those young folks in your group that want to audition for a show. Let's move into what's playing now at the theater and take a look at what's happening right now. Resurrection Theater Company, they're playing over at the R25 Complex, is putting on A Midsummer Night's Dream. This is always wonderful and whimsical, and you still have time to see this show. It does not close until June 9th, so you'll have this weekend and you'll have the following weekend to go and take a look at this. You know you love Shakespeare, and I gotta tell you, this is probably one of my personal favorites when it comes to Shakespeare. A Midsummer Night's Dream. The final weekend for this show is coming very soon. It's going to close on June 2nd. It's Cry It Out by Molly Smith Metzler, and it's directed by Judith Moreland. It's been playing at Capitol Stage. I got a chance to see it. I can highly recommend it. It was entertaining, intriguing, engaging, heartbreaking in places. It's a great show. I think you will enjoy it. This is one of the ones that they're doing now where it's 90 minutes, no intermission. So once you get there, be prepared to just take in the whole thing. Again, Cry It Out. This is the final weekend, so if you don't get your tickets now, you're going to miss this amazing show over at Capitol Stage. Another amazing show that you may be missing, because I gotta tell you, this one is sold out completely. Last weekend was sold out, and this week, even with an extra show on Thursday, all the shows are already sold out. So if you want to try and get in, you could maybe show up and see if we get some cancellations at the box office. But Ride the Cyclone has been an absolute hit. This has been put on by Green Valley Theater Company, directed by Christopher Cook, and it's been playing out at the Cal Cap Black Box Theater. It's closing this weekend, June 2nd. So, again, if you didn't get tickets, I am really, really sorry, because you're going to miss an amazing show. Ride the Cyclone. If it comes around again, you better check it out. Now, if you want something completely fun and funny, you can go see the musical comedy Murders of 1940. This is at the Sutter Street Theater right now, and it is playing through June 23rd. So you have plenty of time to get your tickets and get down there and see this show. It's on Friday and Saturday nights at 7:30, and then again on Sundays at 4:30 for a matinee. The Musical Comedy Murders of 1940. I told you we had a few things that were happening right now. You've got plenty of theater that you can see this weekend and a lot of time to catch yourself up. But let me tell you what's coming up pretty soon. There are some great things coming down the pike for us. The stage at Burke Junction is going to be putting on its production of Edward Albee's The Goat, or Who is Sylvia? This is going to be directed by one of our own local talents, Anthony Dewan, and it will be playing from May 31st until June 30th. So it's going to open this week in a couple of days, as a matter of fact, and will be playing until the 30th of June. Much Ado About Nothing is going to be presented at Big Idea Theater. I'm probably going to be changing up the photos as we go because there's a lot of people in that cast, but I couldn't get them all on one slideshow, so I'll just change this up each week as we go. It's opening on June 7th next week, and it will be playing through the 29th of June. So you've got plenty of time, put it on your calendar, to go see Much Ado About Nothing. You need to get your tickets right now for The True Adventures of Pinocchio. These are on sale, and you need to come and see the lesser-known tale of the well-known wooden boy. This will be performing from June 7th, it'll open next week, through the 16th. And if you want to get more information and buy your tickets, because you want to buy your tickets, contact Free Fall Stage at info@freefallstage, all one word, .com. That's info@freefallstage.com. This production, and I need to get tickets for this because I really want to go and see it. Top Dog Underdog. I spoke of this during our Black History Month celebration because this season, Celebration Arts is featuring its season of Black Girl Magic. Many of the plays that they're showing were written by women and are directed by women. This one is no different. Top Dog Underdog is written by Suzanne Laurie Parks and is being directed by Melinda Wilson Ramey. You can get your tickets right now at Celebration Arts. Coming to Woodland Opera House also this June will be Peter and the Starcatcher. This is playing June 14th through the 30th. So any of you Peter Pan aficionados out there, you can get your chance to see this amazing production too. The final main stage show of the season for Chautauqua Playhouse will be a show by Lewis Black called One Slight Hitch. This is going to be opening on June 14th and playing through July 14th. I want to see this one myself because I think I love Lewis Black as a comedian, and I would love to see what he wrote. So I'm intrigued and I'm excited to go and see One Slight Hitch by Lewis Black. This is going to be the final main stage show of the season for Chautauqua Playhouse. So get your tickets soon if you want to go. Roseville Theater Arts Academy is presenting its production of Once Upon a Mattress. This will be their youth edition. If you know who Roseville Theater Arts Academy is, you know it is a children's theater company. So their youth edition is a little bit older children in this one. It's opening on June 21st and playing through the 23rd. It's a young Broadway players production, Once Upon a Mattress. B Street Theater is coming at you in July with the New Comedies Festival of 2024. That's going to be on the Bourse main stage, and as we get more details on what comedies they're presenting, I'm going to share those with you too. But book your time for the New Comedies Festival of 2024 at the B Street Theater. There's going to be another special engagement at the B Street Theater, July 26th through August 4th. They're showing a feature called Blood of the Lamb. It's written by Arlene Hutton, and it will play July 26th again through August 4th. And Blood of the Lamb is a heartfelt and heartbreaking look at two women navigating the vagaries of the law that requires a dead fetus to be carried to term as an unborn citizen of the state of Texas. That's not timely at all, is it? I have a feeling this is going to be a deep one, so you better bring tissues. The play of our current moment as we find these women at opposite sides of the table amidst legal predicaments, administrative madness, and moral obligation to humanity. This should be really good. It should be really poignant. It will be very topical. It'll probably be one of those that you're going to want to go sit and have a coffee afterwards and talk about for a while. Blood of the Lamb at B Street Theater by special engagement July 26th through August 4th. That's what's happening at our theaters currently, but there's more coming up. I've gotten a lot of the season schedules that have already come in. You've got NorCal School of the Arts coming in with their season schedule for 2024-2025, starting with some classics, some Shakespeare. They're doing a Midsummer Night's Dream. They're going to come back with The Wizard of Oz, a youth edition. All right, and then Into the Woods, always a great one. Beauty and the Beast Jr., then Clue on stage. I'm really intrigued to see that one because I love the movie Clue. And if you've ever seen it before, I think the ending keeps changing too. So this could be great. And then finally, Jungle Book Kids. That's from NorCal School of the Arts, building bridges to inspire the artists of tomorrow. If you want to get tickets for their shows, go to info@norcalsota.org. I mentioned some of these shows already. This is the Woodland Opera House 2024-2025 season. So they're already asking for auditions for Legally Blonde, Children of Eden, and Mean Girls. I'm sure Puffs and White Christmas will be coming up pretty soon. I want to go see White Christmas. I missed it the last time they did it a few years back, and I do want to see it. Then in January, they'll be back with Emily and the Book of Will, The Big 1-0, The Prom, and then Something Rotten. So a little bit of everything for everybody in the Woodland Opera House 2024-2025 season. Volcano Theater Company has just announced they are coming back with Charlotte's Web. They're doing the auditions right now. And as you can see, that's one of the ones that's coming up soon for them. But right now, starting on June 14th, will be their show called Drinking Habits by Tom Smith. And we'll bring you back a little bit more data on that one for our next time we stream. Again, June 14th through July 13th, Drinking Habits, then Charlotte's Web, and then the Christmas Foundling in November through December. Sutter Street Theater always has something amazing going on. They've got their off-Broadway series and their family series. Their off-Broadway series is featuring the musical comedy Murders of 1940 right now, and their family series is just closed Sleeping Beauty, and on June 15th they will be opening with Rock of Ages. There's going to be classics included in the Sutter Street season, like Evil Dead the Musical. Everybody knows they always do that show, and you gotta love it. If you've never seen it, you need to go, and you need to sit up front in the splash zone, okay? Because that's really fun. Then they'll wrap that off-Broadway series up with Holiday in the Hills. And on the family series, they'll wrap it up with Alora Ingalls Wilder Christmas. So you've got something for everyone in the Sutter Street Theater features for the 2024 season. Davis Musical Theater Company is just about done with their season. They have closed Into the Woods, and they'll be coming back on the 21st of June with The Little Mermaid, and that'll wrap up their 39th season of musicals for Davis Musical Theater Company. But do not despair. They're going to come back with a 40th anniversary season, starting with Jekyll and Hyde, which they have just asked for auditions for, so pay attention if you want to be part of their 40th anniversary season at Davis Musical Theater Company. Go out for Jekyll and Hyde. They'll also feature My Fair Lady. They've got another musical that they say cannot officially be announced until July 1st, but it will be a musical about show business. I happen to know what this musical is, and it's going to be 42nd Street, and it's going to be really good. Lots of dancing, lots of singing. So 42nd Street will be their one starting in January of next year, followed by Young Frankenstein, then Sister Act, and then wrapping up their 40th anniversary season with The Hunchback of Notre Dame. That's a pretty good lineup, Davis Musical Theater Company. Those should be wonderful to go and see. Woodland Theater Company is featuring its last production in their 2023-2024 season by bringing you Peter and the Starcatcher, starting in June, the middle of June, June 14th, and going to the end of the month. And that will wrap their main series and family series for the 2023-2024 season. Well, you know what? That wraps our listing of goodies too. And if you didn't see your items in there, then that just means that you need to let us publicize your program or your theater here at SARTA. Please send us the information at sarda.com. You can email it to us. You can go on to the shows and auditions tab on our website and put it in yourself. There's forms down there that you can fill out. Put in your information, give us the pictures and posters and everything else. We will make sure that goes into our newsletter and onto our Twitch stream each week. We want to tell people about the amazing shows that you're putting on in your theaters. If you have not done so, please follow us on Facebook. At SARTA Theaters is where you can find us. We have people sharing and posting into our website all the time, and that's okay. We want to know what you're doing. Share it with us all the time. I will go there and pull things out periodically because sometimes people forget to email it to us and they pop it in there, so we try and pull it out and put it up here so everybody can see what it is. If you're here with us tonight on Twitch, go ahead and touch that little heart button so you can follow us here. And then when I come in to do these productions, you'll get a reminder, a notification that says, hey, SARTA Theater's about to go live. You better get over there and see what's going on at their place. Okay? Okay. Well, you guys, I tell you this all the time. This weekend, I will be at the theater on Thursday night and Friday night. I'm not going to be there over the weekend because I'm taking off for a while. But if you see me on Thursday or Friday night, please say hello. I love to see you. I love to check in with all my theater nerds. All my theater nerds. And you can tell me what you think of whatever it is you've seen recently. I'd love to have some people start coming on and telling me some of their favorite parts about some of the shows that they've seen. That would be great and a way to get in the community involved in all of this. I hope I will see you at the theater because you need to go. Because these theaters put on great performances and you need to support them. That's what we're here for. Thank you, everyone. Have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you in 2 weeks this time, okay? See ya!